Beardos, weirdos, boils and ghouls, Beardo here once again. Back like the Renegade Master. I don't know the rest of the words. So this video is about two paranormal teams that have gone into abandoned properties and have both been caught. And we will look at how they deal with the people that have caught them, how the people that have caught them deal with them, and then the outcome afterwards. And I will tell you now, if you're coming here for people shouting, screaming, arguing, and all the rest of it, you ain't getting it. What you are getting is respectful investigators, respectful law enforcement in one case, respectful building owners, and good vibes, believe it or not. And it just goes to show that with the right attitude to investigating, and the right attitude to properties, and the right attitude to being caught, sometimes you're just left to carry on with your investigation. It's a nice video. It's a good, feel-good video for investigators, for paranormal investigators, for the police, for security, and all the rest. This is how people should behave. And sometimes you get a positive outcome at the end of it. I'm not going to say if you go into an abandoned building and the police turn up, they're going to be nice to every single one of you. But chances are, if you're nice, they're nice back. There's some music at the beginning of this, though. So I'll have cut some of their intro out. Unfortunately, they use music that I think is copyright protected. And I'll get a claim, especially if it's from Epidemic, because Epidemic sounds copyright claim everyone. Okay, guys, so this is 3 Spires. I have watched some of their videos, as I've said earlier. I quite enjoy this stuff. I'm not going to sit here and say they are 100% legitimate. Not because I don't think they are, but because I haven't watched enough of the content. Before I shout somebody out as legitimate, I have to watch a lot of content. Because I've been burnt before. But I like these guys. They're respectful. They're actually really funny. And I want to see how these guys react. I think it'll be a little bit different.
Right, microphone, sync up, now.
That is something I am constantly forgetting to do on investigations.
Right then, so the microphone. Hello?
Look at the size on this guy! He's just walked in, ducked the door, and then groaned. A lot of people in this position are gonna shit their pants. He's massive. All those doors are really small. But he ducked under that like, oh wow.
Hello? You alright?
Fine, yeah. Out. Ghosts have gone.
Well, they haven't, but yeah, we'll go. No problem.
They would go because of that sick of people like you coming. Why don't you come in the daytime and do it?
We
Why
do.
do you come at night?
Well, some people do come during the day.
Why do you come at night then? Because you know it's not legal what you're doing.
No, come at night because you don't get noise contamination.
Right.
I mean, the guy is not happy. I mean, maybe he owns the building or something and he's had problems with teams going in there doing Ouija boards or vandalizing or, you know, stuff that's not just your basic investigations. Maybe he's had a problem with people. I mean, he's obviously gone in there. He doesn't know what he's walking into, so it's out. I can understand that. And these guys have rightly just said, all right, we'll leave. He said, you're only coming in the dark because it's illegal. And they said, no, we've come in the dark because of noise contamination. Now, if this guy owns the property and he doesn't want them in there and he calls the police, he could press charges.
Have you actually found any?
Found? As in visually, you mean?
Yeah.
Visually, in this building, no. Heard, got some interesting stuff in there to be fair. Not going to lie to you, mate. People take what they want of it. We don't personally 100% believe in it. But that's why we do, to try and just get some kind of evidence. There's no evidence. No, I don't think anyone will get any clear evidence of what's going on. Honestly, in my own opinion.
Now, this guy has come in and he's stern, I wouldn't say aggressive, but forceful out. And because they have immediately listened to him, he's calmed down a bit. He's relating to them. He's asking them questions about a paranormal investigation and not about what the hell they're doing there, etc. And that's because their attitudes we're accepting. Like, right, sorry, we're wrong. This is how, if you deal with security guards, they tend to warm a bit to you when they realise you're not a threat. They'll cool down a bit and they'll, be a bit less likely to be aggressive if you're showing signs of listening to them.
But what do you hear then?
In this place,
Yeah.
it was you that heard it first, didn't you? And that was it was a clear as day, and I've got it documented, it's on my video, could we do it for YouTube, is a woman basically going, like that, was female, I can't go that high, but...
Yeah.
And
Is that what other people have heard as well?
no. Well, I don't know. This is only from our perspective.
So this guy has gone from out to, I'm quite interested in what you've got here. And that's because these guys had the right attitude when they were rumbled.
Because loads of people come here.
Yeah, we've know a few people that have come here. Unfortunately, and I'm not saying, I know we're not really meant to be here, but I do know a lot of people are disrespectful. We're not disrespectful.
You can stop. I ain't going to kick you out, you seem alright.
I appreciate it. My name's Lee, by the way.
Alright.
We run a YouTube channel called Spires Paranormal. So, yeah.
I do believe in ghosts.
You do?
I do, yeah.
What a turn up for the Bucks, right? It's coming out. I mean, he was a big guy. And he starts asking some little probing questions when he's realised these guys are alright and they're going to behave. And now he's like, do you know what? You can stay. And in fact, I believe in ghosts. This is brilliant.
Yeah. Have you experienced anything here off the off?
Not here, no. But I ain't spent enough time in here.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm sure there probably is. But, I don't know.
And then there was another time, we were just about to do it actually, we left it locked off camera in this section here.
Oh yeah.
And we went outside and pissed about for like 20 minutes, well just stayed outside out of the way. And we heard on, what was it, it was a school.
Children.
Yeah, it was children playing, and we called the...
I wonder if this guy is like, I wouldn't mind joining these guys. I got a belief in the paranormal. These guys are alright. I like these guys. I like this guy.
Volume, the audio.
What, you heard it on the thing?
Yeah. That's why I've just packed it away. I brought with me tonight an extra sensitive microphone. That's why I placed it on the bottom staircase. Because that was through the audio on the camera. We heard it was kids playing in a playground.
Huh.
And we can't. The last time we were here, it was a bit later than this, wasn't it? I don't know what time of night it was. I can't tell you what time of night it was, but it was of an evening.
Yeah.
And there was kids playing on the audio. And I can't.
Well, that's weird though, because that's not a ghost, is it? That's just weird.
It's called stone tape theory, and it's believed that it could be whatever was in here, maybe not necessarily a ghost, but it was wherever was going on, he was playing back. It's like a tape recorder.
Oh yeah.
And that's playing back what was going on here at the time. There's also not...
I've looked into the stone tape theory, and scientifically it doesn't hold much water. But then scientifically, ghosts and spirits don't hold much water. It's an interesting one. Very interesting theory. But I'm not sold on it. I think I think spirits may have an attachment to a place as opposed to the stone holding a memory. But that's just my view, and some people think I'm nuts because I believe in it.
Not necessarily paranormal, but it is paranormal. Paranormal is things you can't understand.
Yeah.
There's no explanation for it, but it could not necessarily a ghost. It'd be what some people believe is being a time slip.
Right.
So whatever was going on back in the day, sort of filtering through to present day. Not sure how it worked myself, but that's what some people believe as well.
And again, there's a lot of theories behind that. We don't know how dimensions and stuff work. Possibly. And it's really interesting to me, and this is the type of conversation I love to have with people.
I do apologise for...
You're alright. There might be another bloke catch you in a minute because he walks his dog around here.
Right, okay.
I ain't going to kick you out.
Oh, I do appreciate that. And, once again, I apologise and I respect. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Take it easy, fella. Thank you.
And then they carry on. Okay, so the next video I want to show. This one actually involves an abandoned haunted mansion. The channel is called IConjure, and you've heard me shout about these guys before. I really enjoy the content. They recently took everything off the channel and then have re-uploaded or started to upload a different style of investigation. Less gizmos, gadgets, and more... just more in the vein of what they wanted to do instead of what they thought people wanted to see. And it's working for the better for them. I think the content has stepped up, and I really enjoy what these guys do. I have spoken to Kim and Chris on Twitter. Both very, very nice people. Both very respectful investigators. And they interact with other channels that I really enjoy. I see them in people's live streams. I see them in other people's videos, like the Ouija Brothers and... Broken Capital. Just nice, wholesome, good people that I enjoy watching. And when I watch these channels now, I don't watch them out here on the PC. I watch them on the living room TV because I can take my debunking brain for the most part out of gear and just enjoy an investigation for what it's meant to be. This video, I conjure, whilst in this haunted mansion, get rumbled by the police. Let's see how the police and Iconjure react. There's another team with these guys. I can't remember what they called them. Sorry.
Hello?
Yeah, police. Can someone have a chat with me?
Oh yeah, sorry.
First words. Yeah, sorry. That will immediately alert security, police and building owners that you're not a threat.
How the hell are they going?
Hello?
Hello, you're right.
Hello.
Don't you stick my head in?
Yeah, if you can.
Just checking what you're up to. We're checking everything's above board.
We're just filming for a YouTube channel.
Okay. Obviously it's trespassing, I'm sure you know. It's just photographs and footage. Obviously you're allowed to take no souvenirs or anything.
Oh no, we don't do that anyway.
No. Alright guys, just be careful because it's been a long time derelict this, so just watch where you stand and everything like that. But yeah, I just had to check, alright.
Okay.
So obviously just don't take anything.
Yeah.
Just get your footage and be safe, alright.
Alright, thank you.
You're
from around this area?
We're Tubman Police, yeah.
Be safe and don't take anything. Can't get much fairer than that, can we? This is the police. When you're respectful to authoritative positions, they're respectful back, and they're letting them carry on, as long as they're safe and don't take anything. Brilliant.
So
have you ever heard any hauntings going on in here, or?
Haunted? Have you told me? Have you heard any haunting here?
You hear stories, whether it's true or not.
No.
It just used to be a wedding function.
Yeah, it was mainly wedding rooms and stuff in here, but nothing out of the ordinary, like I said, no.
Yeah.
It's a lifelong dream of this guy is to be tasered. Can you do that for me?
It's far too much paperwork. Right, just stay safe, guys.
Right, cheers, thank you.
Cheers, lads.
Just so you guys know, we have just had the police turn up, and thankfully, they are letting us crack on with our investigation. Surprisingly, they just said don't take anything, which obviously we never do anyway. And if they would have asked us to leave, we would have done that. So we have had a bit of a walk around. We've left side.
There we have it. The police would have been within the rights to say, no, out now. We can't just leave you in there. And I'm utterly convinced that the attitude of the police officers, the attitude of the guy in the last video, were just down to the way they were greeted and the attitude that was shown to them and the respect that was shown to them. When you apologise, you say you leave, etc. You put the person who's caught you at ease. They know you're not a threat. Explain what you're doing. They may take an interest and just allow you to carry on. You know, the police didn't have to engage in a conversation there about, do you know if this place is haunted, etc. But they did. And this could be a lesson to all of the the guys that I shout at, the guys that are breaking windows, graffitiing on the floor to draw satanic imagery and all the rest of it. If you respect the property, if you respect the authorities, if you respect the owners, and if you just put your hands up and say, whoa, sorry, you can have a peaceful night, and sometimes you'll be allowed to investigate further. Both of those outcomes were brilliant. For a split second on the first video where that guy walks in, ducks under a door and just keeps getting up and up and up when he comes through it, I was like, oh, these boys are in for it. You know, he wasn't there for messing about, he was literally like, get out. And then as soon as they apologised and said, sorry, right, we'll leave, the guy's cool with them, gets interested in what they're doing, and then's like, I believe in ghosts. Crack on, have a good night. The police turn up to IConjure's investigation, don't nick anything, and be careful, but have a good night. This is what I love to see. This is what I like to see. This is the type of thing that gives paranormal investigators a good name. This is the type of thing that will show that we're not all out to conjure up a demon or to draw a bus stop cock on the wall and break windows and all the rest of it. It shows a level of respect from us, and that the authorities and the people that own these buildings can be respectful back to us. Absolutely loved doing it. It's only going to be a short little video, but it shows the other side to paranormal investigators. It shows the respect. It shows the authorities in a different light as well, and building owners in a different light. It doesn't show them as, like, you know, some militant outfit that is like, get out or we'll tase you, we'll cuff you, or get out of this building because I own it, I'm going to beat you. And everyone just looks really positive in these videos, and despite how much drama and negativity I attract, I like positivity. I like good content. So go check out 3 Spires. Make your own mind up on them, because I can't tell you whether they're real or not, purely because I haven't watched enough of them, but I like them. Go and have a check out of their content and see what you think. Make your own mind up. IConjure, I watched a lot of their older videos, but now I've watched all of their videos because they've only got a few up at the moment. Just good, respectful, nice people. And this is the content I enjoy, as opposed to content that I have to watch very closely and, you know, and often these are the teams that come up with nothing at the end of it. They come away from a property empty-handed, bar a few clicks, and they don't overreact to stuff, and they don't claim everything's a demon. And not every house that they go into does stuff get thrown just behind them, just off camera. I really like these teams. So guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. Much love to you all. Beardo out.